Hello everybody, I'm not in my usual place. I'm in a lovely house in a place called Ontinyant. I'm not very good at pronouncing, but I'll write the name here. Basically, when me and Kyle came to Calpe back in February, I got a message from a company called Escapar CC, and they said, would you like to come back to Spain again? And I thought, hell to the yes, I will. They did invite Kyle as well, but unfortunately, Kyle's working, he can't get it off. Even though he's self-employed, like, he can't come away all the time with me, so I was a bit sad. But he is enjoying his Easter bank holiday because he's doing the Audax Easter Arrow, and he is going to be making a video about that, so that's either already gone out or it will be out soon, so look forward to that. I can't wait to see what him and Nigel get up to. But yeah, I actually had such a bad panic about this last night and this morning in the car. If I'm totally honest, I was crying all the way here, telling Kyle I don't want to go, like, please don't make me go, I don't want to go on my own. I don't know what was up with me, but I just didn't want to go, like, not that I didn't want to leave Kyle, but I just got all stressed about it because I've not ever been away somewhere like this where it's not part of like something where I know someone. Like, normally, yes, I've been away with companies before, but I've always known someone coming. But here, like, I'd not known anyone. I convinced myself I was probably going to get abducted on the way here, like in the transfer, but it was all fine. It was a lovely man called Pete. He was an English man, he was lovely, and it was all good. But I've literally been here like a few hours. I got up at 2 AM this morning because it was an early flight, so I'm a little bit dishevelled, I'm a little bit tired, but I'm going to go on a little ride this afternoon, just 2 hours max, and then I've got some big mileage for the next few days, which my coach has set me in prep for my Tour de France challenge, which is 10 weeks away now, and I'm a bit scared about it, but I'm trying not to think about that. I think the plan will be for me to ride with the group that's here, and then extend my ride, because I want to do a bit longer, so I'll probably ride till later on into the day, just to get my miles in. But I've just got here, this is my room if you want to have a little tour around. Sorry, it's a bit messy. Oh well, you've seen my mess before. Right, this is the room. Lovely. This is bigger than a double bed. I mean, let me just give you an example of this. Bigger than a double, I'm telling you right now, bigger than the one I've got at home. So Kyle, if you're watching this, which you will be, you're missing out. Look, this is an 11. Bearing in mind I'm just under 5'9". Right, if I lie this way, basically it's taller than me this way, so there's room for many more in here, but it will just be little me on my own starfishing. Anyway, I have also stolen Kyle's shoes. Sorry Kyle, these are yours, but I thought they'll be comfy for walking around in, so sorry about that. Obviously I've bought my essentials. Can't go anywhere without a crunchy apple, although I have noticed there's a really nice fruit bowl downstairs, which I'll take you to see in a minute. Bought some of my homemade cereal bars, dates, because you know I love a date, recovery drink, laptop for editing, Peloton because I don't want to get burnt. Oh, this, now, I had some blood tests done and I realised that I'm a bit low in iron, and my sister's boyfriend is an athlete and he recommended this. And it's basically like iron-rich water, gives you some iron with vitamin C, and it's from Snowdonia. So I was like, yes, I love Snowdonia. Sorry, I'm speaking really fast, I need to slow down. Also, started taking calcium. Just thought I'd let you know about that. Anyway, bed, view out the window. Trampoline, might have a go on that later. There is a pool out there, but I probably won't be going in it because it's not heated and I'm a cold person. Oh, I was a bit worried. I had this in my bike box and I thought, I hope they don't think I'm bringing drugs through. Oh, it's just carb mix, don't worry. I've not gone to the dark side. A lovely little bathroom. Lovely waterfall shower. If Kyle was here, he'd do a pressure test, but he's not. And the most important thing, deodorant, because I'm going to stink. Hay fever. They do have some cats as well, so I'm hoping that helps. I'm allergic to cats. And this is really random, but I listened to a podcast the other week and it told you that you should clean your tongue every morning. So I bought a tongue scraper the other week and I brought that with me. I like my little health stuff. Anyway, I'm going to go down and see what everyone's doing. Well, there's Pete and Emmeline who own it. They're actually a British couple. They've been on a place in the sun, if you look them up. They basically moved out here 6 years ago, changed their life, went from Stoke to here. Now they just run this place where cyclists come every week. Obviously they've given me a free space, I just pay for my flights, that's it. And I'm really, really grateful to be here and excited. I'm here for 8 days, so yeah, I'm going to do a little activation ride this afternoon, which I'll take you on. Oh yeah, before I go downstairs, Kyle, if you're watching this, sorry. At 2:15 AM this morning, I had a panic and I said, oh, my Garmin's not in my bag, I've not bought my Garmin. We were like 10 minutes into the journey to the airport. We had to turn around, drive home. And I bought my other Garmin, my little solar one, which is over there somewhere. And I got here and this was in my bike box. So, sorry Kyle. He was like, Amy, if that's in your bike box, when you get there, I'm going to be really annoyed at you because I don't enjoy driving around this time in the morning. I was like, I'm really sorry, Kyle. Oh, the bike. Kyle ride on that. It was single speed, gee whiz. This is probably the highlight of the accommodation for me so far, if I'm honest. This bad boy. Look at them. Oh, I'm actually going to have one. They did say help yourself, so don't mind if I do. Now that is an 8 out of 10 crunch. Anything that would prove it. A bit more taste, but it's really nice. It's like watery, but it's nice. Here's Pinny, shining. She made the flight. I'm a bit disappointed that she has got a bit of dirt on her, but she's better than she has been. So I'm happy that she's in one piece. All I've got to do is just pump these up because I did let them down for the flight, because otherwise they could explode apparently. Oh, and I've got to check my pedals are linked to my Garmin, because last time I rode they weren't, so I need to do that. But yeah, and then this is the view out here. It's really nice. God, it doesn't feel real. I mean, I've left my job and this is my job. What the hell's happened? It's the view out of the gates of prison. It's really pretty. I just can't wait to get on my bike, to be honest, and go out riding. I'm just doing a little ride today because I've got some big miles this week, so it's best just to, you know, ease myself in gently. And I only had 4 hours sleep last night because I had to get up at 2, so push that in. Don't want that coming undone. Well, when I find where David is, I'll introduce him because he owns this place with Emmeline. Not sure where they are at the minute. Oh, gee whiz, I just lay down in bed for a bit because I couldn't find where David and Emmeline were, so I just thought, I'll come back up here because David's coming on the ride with me after lunch. And I just lay down my little head and I slipped into a little slumber. I've never had a nap in my life, but it was the first for everything, and today was the day. I've been getting updates from Kyle. They're on the Easter Arrow. Basically, the Easter Arrow is an Audax where you can ride from anywhere to York. And it only happens every Easter, and I'm a bit jealous that I'm missing out, to be honest, but I am really excited to be here. But I also think, you know, like when you first meet people, I always think, you know, want to make a good impression and stuff, so I get a bit stressed, but I think I made a good impression. But they will soon realise how weird I am, because I'm not normal, I don't think. So David's about to see what I'm like when I'm on the bike, and hopefully he won't think I'm a weirdo, but oh well. I only live once, don't you? So if he thinks I'm weird and he never wants to see me again, I just won't have to come back, but hopefully he'll appreciate the bike weirdness. But yeah, I just had a nap. I've never ever been able to nap before, but to be honest, I'm really tired because obviously I had a really, hardly any sleep last night, and then I've been training quite a lot for the Tour de France ride. It's only 10 weeks away, and I think it's all just caught up with me a bit, so yeah. My coach has set me mileage for while I'm here, but I think I'm going to try and hit the mileage, but I think the guys here want me to ride with their group, so I'm going to have to ride with the group and then add mileage on either before or after. But I'll just have to go with the flow, which I'm not very good at because I like my plan. But I'll just go with the flow, and if I do a bit less mileage, it doesn't matter too much. As long as I get long miles in for 7 days, that'll be fine. So yeah, but I feel a bit better after that sleep, although I could still feel like I could just sleep through the night now, and it's only 1:30 in the afternoon, so I better wake up and get some water down me, actually, looking at this bottle. I need to get the hydration in, and I'm definitely using electrolytes while I'm here because I've figured out that's why my hands have been swelling, because I've been having not even a quarter of the electrolytes I should be having, and most of the time not having any at all. So this trip is going to be a test of whether the electrolytes stop the hand swelling, so we'll see after tomorrow. It's got 100 miles tomorrow, we'll see if the hands are swollen or not. I look like a right state, oh gee whiz. This is what you look like when you've got up at 2 AM, had a meltdown in the car, and I'm not joking, a literal meltdown. I actually got really, not angry, just really sad. I didn't want to come. This is the most embarrassing thing ever. I cried in the airport. Literally, I cried in the airport. That was so embarrassing. But Kyle's an absolute hero. He came into the airport with me and I was just checking in. And I said, oh, you can go now, it's all right, I'll be fine. But I didn't realise he hadn't gone. So I just put my bike through the thing, and then I was looking for security, and then there was Kyle at the end, waiting for me to give me a hug before I went. And then I just burst into tears again. I was like, Amy, what is up with you? You're going on a once in a lifetime. Everyone will be so happy to do what you're doing, and you're crying. But I'm happy now that I'm here. I think I just got really overwhelmed. I don't know why. I go through these phases of I don't know, I just like my routine, and I like being at home. And if Kyle was coming, I wouldn't cry. I'd be absolutely fine. But now I'm here, I'm fine. It's just those little blips I have on the way. But yeah, this morning was not good. So thanks, Kyle, for, you know, forcing me to come. Because I'm here now. What's that song of Elf? Daddy, I love you, I love you, I love you. You know what I mean? If you don't know what I mean, I'm sorry, but it's the song of Elf. It's like, I'm here now, I love you. Oh, I think I'm too lolly. Right, well, I've arisen from my nap. I'm feeling much more awake. Emmeline just cooked me a lovely bocadillo, so that's how you say it in Spanish. It had jambon, tomate, and I think that's how you say it, ham and tomato, basically. I don't normally eat ham, but I went for it and it was nice. Anyway, David's going to join me for a ride. Apparently we're just doing a nice little ride, up a little climb and back down through a town or something, but I'll let him do the explaining because he knows the area much better than me. Right, I've just pumped up Penny's tyres, so she's good to go. I think I've got them at the right PSI, but we'll soon find out. And here's David.
Welcome to Valencia. Today we're going to do a bit of a shakedown ride. We're going to head to the Fontanars Valley. It's one of Valencia's wine regions in an area known as the Tuscany of Valencia. So we've got a long valley climb, sort of 12-16 kilometres to get there. We'll do a bit of a loop beyond that, and that should give us about a 20-kilometre downhill back.
Oh, lovely. That'll be a nice yippee down there. I don't know if you've seen my YouTube, David, but I do like to do a nice yippee when I'm coming down there.
I'm pretty sure we'll get one or two of those.
Yeah, you probably think I'm some sort of lunatic now because you've met the calm side of me, but when I'm on the bike I'm a bit more hyper. So, hey, I like that contraption. What's that?
These are the same make as your travel bag. These are Evoc bags. Two of these.
Yeah.
They are hip packs. They're mostly mountain bike bags, but if you're guiding people, they're super useful for carrying things like proper chain braking tools, tyre tools, spare inner tubes. Really nice because they sit on your hip rather than on your back, so you don't really notice the weight.
Oh, that's good. We are off and I can see the mountains. It's really nice. Perfect. I was just saying, David's living the dream life here. Him and his wife moved out here nearly 7 years ago.
He did.
From England, set up this cycling retreat place, would you say?
It is cycling retreat.
Yeah, and so now you get to ride your bike for your living.
Perfect roads, on the doorstep, lots of sun.
Yeah.
Perfect tarmac.
Yeah. You never need to go on holiday, really, do you?
Well, we tend to go on holiday somewhere cold in the summer.
Do you?
We get to August and 12 weeks of summer, we need a couple of weeks somewhere nice and cool.
Yeah, is it really hot here in the summer?
Yeah.
Well, how hot?
Let me see. Well, because we're in the mountains, it still gets a little cooler overnight. Yeah. So you can still go out and ride in the morning. Yeah. But between 3 and 5 in the afternoon, it can be 35 to 40. Oh,
too hot for me. Although I probably will be riding in that when I do Tour de France, so I better get used to it. Right, so the climb's just flashed up on my mate Garmy down here. There we go. It said 800 feet, but it's up and down, isn't it? So yeah, it's not a straight up climb.
Undulating uphill would be the description.
Lovely. These little stumpy stumps are more than just stumps, they're growing wine. Is that the red wine?
Red wine, Monasteral.
Red wine. Not that I drink it, but Kyle would. Kyle would be in his element.
Mostly organic, and they're all hand-picked. North African farmhands come over in August.
Oh really?
So yeah, it's hard work because it grows on the ground, so some of it gets eaten by small animals.
Oh dear. But what animals are they?
Oh, I don't know, rodents and things.
Oh, so we've got 192 feet left to climb, and I'm getting a taste of what the next 8 days is going to be like. Basically, a hell of a load of hills. Hey, we made it! Now it plateaus. One thing's for sure, we didn't leave the headwind in the UK. It's come back to haunt me again. Everywhere I ride there's wind at the minute, but it means we'll have a nice tailwind on the way back. And I've just been smiling the whole time. I just feel so happy to be out on my bike and really excited for the next 8 days, discovering new roads. And yeah, I'm just really grateful to be here. So just got to say thanks to David, really, because it's
good to have you.
So happy to be here. Oh, short pause in the ride. We've come across a Spanish man in distress. David's going to the rescue. I think there's some sort of issue with his derailleur. There's no point me going anywhere near it because I'll probably make it worse. David to the rescue with his little satchel. I love David, he's great. It's like a little, he's a bit like Kyle, because Kyle's like a walking, talking fact box. David's like the walking, talking fact box of this area. Like, he knows everything. He's telling me about the vineyards, he's telling me about the puppies. I'll come back here with a great lunch. Hello. Hola. Oh, there we go, looks like something's going on. Maybe his DI2's died. Honestly though, like the change from this morning, like this morning I was so, I don't know what was up with me. I just really was stressed about coming. But now that I'm here, I'm just so happy and I'm so grateful, and I feel really bad because I'm like, so many people would love to have this opportunity to be invited out here and ride their bike, and I was nearly like saying, oh, I knew that I would come, I definitely would come, but there was like a big part of me that was scared to come and didn't want to come and had a bit of a paddy about it. But now that I'm here, I'm fine, I think. But it's okay to admit that, because I think there's things that stress, everyone gets stressed about different things, and I get stressed maybe about the unknown and, you know, doing things on my own. But actually, once I'm out here, I'm quite happy on my own, and I've got David anyway, so. Oh, something's going on. Is it David to the rescue? Oh, it doesn't look good. Looks like his chain might be not going onto the cassette. Or maybe his DI2's died, I don't really know. I'll come back with an update once it's fixed, because I could be here all day.
I think there's a bit of a problem with the chain tension on the derailleur, so I tightened it up a little bit, but it's slipping in a few gears.
Oh.
So it's not perfect, but he didn't want to ride it.
Oh.
Not quite perfectly, but
oh dear. Well,
short of that, there's not much I can do.
He'll have to walk home, won't he?
He'll have to walk home or call the back phone.
Yeah. It's a barren cycling paradise. I just feel so happy. It's like all my worries have gone. Every time I get on the bike, my worries disappear. We're now going back the way we came because David's not sure if he brought his phone with him or not, and he's not got it now, so we're going to retrace our steps just in case he's dropped it somewhere. It's like riding with Kyle, this is. Dropping things. Actually no, it's like riding with me. I'm the worst for stuff like this. Normally Kyle's moaning at me. Right, Emmeline to the rescue. We've not lost the phone, it is on your bed at home. So we're going back again now. Back down the beautiful descent. Oh, this is so fun, I'm just so happy. Hey. David's giving me a run for the money here. Doing a TT. It's like having Carl in front of me. We're now in the centre of Ontignon. I don't say it very well. It's Ontignon you meant to say. I said it wrong earlier. Really nice. Well, that's our ride. Ding dang doodly-o. David's downstairs. I've come up here. I'm going to have a shower because I'm sweaty with a capital S because it's humid, it's hot. Anyway, we did 31.56 Maloney's, so I think that's just over 50k. Sorry, I do work in miles. I just prefer the miles. Went up 2,054 feet and boom on the saddle for 1 hour, 59 minutes and 47 seconds. So yeah. Oh, average speed 15.8 miles an hour. Basically it went up a big hill and down a big hill. So I really enjoyed that. My coach has set me a plan, hang on, sorry. My coach has set me a plan for the week, which is quite high mileage each day, but I'm just going to play it by ear because there's a group here and I think it's rude just to, you know, when they've invited me just to go off on my own every day. So I think I might do like a bit with the group in the morning and then extend my ride at the end of each day, but we'll just see how it goes. It is going to be a bit hard for me because I am an early bird. I do like to, you know, normally set off at my ride at 8 AM latest, normally 7 AM, but breakfast is at 8:30, so I'm going to learn to compromise. I'm going to enjoy staying in bed for a bit longer, it'll probably do me some good, and then just ride out till later because the sun doesn't set till 7. It's light till 7, 8 o'clock, so I can just get back later, live the Spanish lifestyle. Because in Spain, I mean in the UK, we get up, eat breakfast, lunch is like 1 o'clock latest, dinner 7 p.m. latest for us anyway. In Spain, they eat like lunch at 2 o'clock. I was like, and they eat like dinner really late, like 8 o'clock. But learning to be flexible, and it's going to help me to be, you know, challenge my set ways. So yeah, it'll be good for me, really. I'm just really glad that I'm here, and I'm really grateful to be here, and I'm a bit embarrassed of myself for like how upset I got this morning, and all day yesterday I was really stressed, like saying I didn't want to come. But now I'm here, I'm fine. And I knew that when I knew I'd be fine when I got here, and I know it's such an amazing opportunity that I couldn't turn down. So yeah, I'm just glad to be here. And I suppose sometimes you have to do the things that, I know it's not really a massive challenge, there's so much more challenging things in the world than getting on a plane and coming to Spain. I mean, come on Amy, have a reality check here. But sometimes things that stress you out, you just have to force yourself to do it, and then it's all right in the end. Because most of the time it's just your mind playing silly beggars with you and playing little tricks on you. So I have to have a good word with myself sometimes and tell myself off, and then that works. So anyway, now that I've had a therapy session with the camera, I'm going to go and have a shower and enjoy some dinner and get an early night ready for 100 miles tomorrow. Really excited. I don't know where I'm going. David's planning all my routes for me, so find out where I'm going tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. TT to the FN. Ta-ta for now. Goodbye. Oh, and I'm really sorry about the Garmin incident, Kyle. It was my fault. I did have the Garmin in my bike bag, so sorry for making you drive back and forwards at 2 a.m. this morning. I will buy you a bottle of wine while I'm here to apologise.